I am so glad you are here. It is Magical Tuesday in my world, and I want to talk about how to approach a deity, whether you want to worship, whether you want to petition, praise, summon. It's entirely up to you. And it's, in fact, one of the great freedoms guaranteed by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution for Americans. I'm going to read it out. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. What was in there? You can establish any religion you want for yourself. You can exercise that religion freely, provided you're not harming yourself or others in the process. There are some limitations. So, how do you worship that deity? What do you do? Well, if it's something new you're working with, maybe you want to work with a particular uh, former deity of a conquered peoples. Several come to mind that are in the Goetia, for example, that are now categorized as demons that were once gods. Historically, those people who worship those gods happen to be conquered. So how do you reestablish that relationship with that particular entity? Well, regardless of the pantheon you're looking at, regardless of the system you're looking at, an easy way is to create a small space in your own home where you can put objects that you would associate with that deity. So when you see it, brings it to mind, and it also creates a ready-made space for you to worship, summon, work with, that's ready to go at all times. So think of this as a spot for your patron deity. You might want to look and see if there are statues of these deities. If there are, by all means, if you can, purchase one. But even if you can't, take note of the colors that are on the statue. Is this deity depicted frequently wearing silver, white, and blue? Maybe find a piece of fabric, like a little tablecloth, you can underlay your space, whether it's a bookshelf, a table, what have you, with one or more of those colors in it. And yes, I am thinking of a particular goddess when I say silver, white, or blue. Do you like candles? Then having this set up in a space where you can easily light a candle, where it will be safe and not make too big a mess, frankly, get candles. Maybe light those once a day. Are you home for a couple hours before you go to work, or are you home for several hours in the evening after a busy day? Maybe light the candle when you'll be around. You can keep an eye on things and make sure everything's safe, but maybe practice lighting that candle daily or weekly and putting it out at the end of a specific period of time. Chant the deity's name out loud, in your head. Just stand before that space you've created and repeat the name. And if there's a title, repeat the name and the title over and over again, just as a little meditation, 3 times, 5 times, 25 times. It's up to you. But as you begin to assemble these pieces that make sense, a stone that symbolizes this deity, a color, a statue, a scent, burn an incense that you think would please this particular deity because it contains ingredients from their place of origin on the planet, or because these scents have come to be associated with this particular deity that you want to work with. Get all that in concert slowly over time. And if you approach that little space every single day and focus on that deity a little bit every single day, your relationship with that deity will gradually deepen and strengthen. So when you do have a request or a petition, you can bring it with more confidence. So pick a deity that attracts you and give it a try. Just set up a little space for you and that deity to interact, and then try to get there at least once a day. Doesn't have to be for very long. If that relationship deepens, you'll go longer eventually anyway. Good luck with it. And on behalf of myself and the rest of the crew here at Megas Books, thank you so much for being your amazing magical you, and of course for doing the little magical things you can do here for us in social media land. I hope you all have a wonderful week and that we see you here at the shop in Minneapolis or online at magusbooks.com. Blessed be.